All right. So first off, to start this, we got to do a little honorary clap as the per usual. So you want to do a little clap just to sync up the audio? All right. And welcome back to the Easy Talk podcast. I'm your host, Chaz Houghton. And of course, there's a little change today. As you see, Shamar, right now he couldn't make it with us today. So we had to do a little show without him. You know, as they must say, the show must go on. And right now we have a special guest with me right now. And we've got Kevin Binet, Amador. I can't even say your name properly. Oh my gosh.
You said it pretty good.
You want to say it for the audience so they can see?
I'm Kevin Binet, Amador.
All right. And first of all, what we're talking about today, you know, everyone's favorite little thing. It's about wrestling, brother.
Whew. Oh, yeah. It's not your typical wrestling. It's professional wrestling.
Ah, man, the true man sport. All right, so tell me, man, what got you into wrestling when you first started?
What got me into wrestling? Funny story. I was actually in Ecuador.
Ecuador?
It's not a place you think. Well, like, it's where my mom's from. So over there, they have a little TV, and wrestling happened to be on. And there was nothing else to do in the house. So I watched it for like 2 nights. And then when I came back to Canada, I started watching a lot of matches, like old matches, like from the 1970s, like 80s, and Stone Cold, Rock, CM Punk. I watched a lot, like Triple H, 2000 matches, Goldberg, and it got me into wrestling.
Okay. So
and I've been a fan since, I was 2011, so yeah.
Okay, what was your favorite wrestlers during that time, though, real quick?
Which time? Exactly. Like 2011 era?
All right, so to get it started, for those who don't know, in wrestling there's different eras. It could be like the golden age of wrestling. That was when, you know, gimmicks were at their highest. So you have guys like Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior. Those guys were like cheesy beyond the max.
Oh.
But I mean, they were great wrestlers, right?
They're historic.
Pretty much. Historic wrestlers. You know, some were great. You know, Macho Man, Randy Savage,
yeah,
Ric Flair. They had some great matches. And then there's some guys like, you know, for the Attitude Era. The Attitude Era was just exactly what it said, you know?
It was a battle between two brands, WCW and
WWE, right?
WWE. The Monday Night Raw.
The Monday Night Wars, man. Those were probably the best time because, like, you know.
Oh, for sure.
TV was at its best supreme edginess at the time, you know? People just loved it. And then you had the PG era, you know. There's some good matches in the PG era, but, you know, it doesn't quite capture the same thing.
It's too related around John Cena.
John Cena. I mean, John Cena isn't even a part of the company anymore, though.
He silently quit or retired.
Silently quit?
Or retired, I guess you could say.
He kind of did, though.
Yeah. He's gone to movies.
Movies?
Not the best movies, but movies.
I mean, yeah. Some movies are good, some movies are bad. It's whatever. All right. So how about, what's your favorite wrestler from the Attitude Era? Let's get that straight right now.
The Attitude Era, I'm going to have to go Shawn Michaels straight up.
Shawn Michaels?
He's a little, like, pre-Attitude Era to Attitude Era, I guess you can say. But Shawn Michaels for sure. He's, I don't know. He's like, he was just so entertaining.
I mean, I understand.
He had some really good segments.
Like, as much as a diva that Shawn Michaels was at the time, you admit that he was a great wrestler, right?
Oh, he was.
Like, his moves, like his kip up, I mean, after he did like a charging forearm, just everything.
Sweet Chin Music.
Sweet Chin
never gets old.
Super kicks are just the dynamic finishers. You see like 70 different superstars, 70 different wrestlers having that finisher.
Oh yeah.
Super kick's just a fun move, you know? Come up and then right in the jaw, they're knocked out. Man, it's fun.
I loved his segment with Vince McMahon when he super kicked him. It's got to be the best one ever.
Any section where Shawn super kicks someone is just the best, man. Oh my gosh. All right. So let's get talking about how you feel that WWE is going in a state right now, as of late.
Honestly, it's kind of going downhill.
Downhill?
Sort of. It's kind of a mix. Like, compare it to like 2002 wrestling, like 2002 to 2005, or like before that. Like, compare it now. Like, the amount of stuff they did back then to like now, it doesn't really balance out to me. Like, I want to see more like good segments between like for example, Bobby Lashley and Lana. They can make that way better.
You like that segment?
No. They can make that way better.
I mean,
they can have
would be
like
your ideas?
Remember like Brock and like Kurt Angle. They had like
Yeah.
stupid segments where they did push-ups and stuff.
Oh my god.
Those segments are great though.
As cheesy as they are, you think
It's
they're great?
awesome. And
oh
like
my gosh.
the Triple H Stephanie McMahon's and like Kurt Angle dealing with all the business with Triple H and like getting in with Stephanie. It's just awesome. It's funny. So segments like that and like the action itself, I want a little bit more. It's getting there though. We're coming back to like over the top action.
Over the top. I don't know, man. Sometimes watching pure wrestling spectacles are just great, man.
Yeah.
I mean, the show that I love the most would be NXT.
Oh, NXT. If you're talking about NXT just blows Raw and SmackDown out of the water.
Oh, man, I don't know,
Completely.
man. NXT is just great, man. I went to NXT TakeOver in Toronto.
I did too.
That was great.
That was awesome.
Man. Oh my gosh, the Adam Cole versus Johnny Gargano match.
Oh,
It's like 3 stages. Oh, that was great.
that was awesome. I went to SummerSlam as well. It was good, but nothing's gonna beat NXT TakeOver.
Yeah, no. Man. There's a few good things, but I mean, man. All right, how do you feel about Fox and WWE being together, working a whole program with that?
It's not a bad idea. It's pretty cool. I mean, CM Punk came on it.
Oh yeah, CM Punk. How do you feel? I mean, CM Punk, he's not exactly with the company.
No,
He's
not
working
exactly.
with
But
Fox,
like,
right? As an
you also gotta
analyst.
see. Fox wouldn't have like taken WWE as a partner without WWE being a thing, right? So theoretically, he's still working for WWE, just like under the Fox name, I guess you could say.
I guess so. Because you got to think that his relationship with WWE is still rocky, right?
I'd probably be Rocky, especially with Vince McMahon. I don't know how he's thinking about this.
Oh man, Vince McMahon, as much as good as he done for the company, he also has done a lot of bad. You think?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean-
Especially recently, like his decisions, like from the PG era to now, I don't know. Some of his decisions have just been.
WWE they just need to do more, man.
They missed out on some good opportunities.
They really did. Because if they don't, companies like AEW, not Ring of Honor.
Not anymore.
Nah, they're going downhill right now.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else?
TNA Impact.
TNA.
That was classic.
I guess their main competition really is like
AEW.
AEW. Because AEW will pass them up in no time if they keep doing that.
Yeah.
Because AEW is basically almost like a Attitude Era version of wrestling right now.
Yeah. A lot of more freedom for the wrestlers in their match.
Pretty much. Like, they're allowed to bleed if they want to. They can blade themselves if anything. They can have dangerous matches, like CZW type matches.
Yeah.
Like, their matches are brutal, intense, and they also have like skill in it too with
Yeah.
all those wrestlers.
The
Cody
tag team
Rhodes,
division's really good.
Tag team, so much stuff's really good, WWE, you just need to, hurry up, because if you don't, people are going to pass you real quick.
I'd definitely look into getting CM Punk on live television. That would get a lot of fame and a lot of trends going.
I mean, that's the move though, right? I mean, just
That's
get
the
him
only
if
move I think
can.
you got. Like, yeah, you could bring Undertaker back for like one episode, but like that's gonna be one episode.
Oh,
CM
man.
Punk's still at a decent. He's still older, but like he's younger than Undertaker to still wrestle like good amount of
Hey,
pay-per-views
man,
a year.
Listen, as long as they don't do another Jinder Mahal type situation,
Oh God.
I think they'll be good. We will see. We will see. But anyway, this is the end of the part 1 of the wrestling. Not even a wrestling show. What am I even talking about? The good old wrestling podcast of the Easy Talk podcast. Thanks for being with me, Kevin.
Thank you
Thank
for having
you.
me.
And we will see you guys later.